Howdy all, my name is ChucklesTC and welcome back to my NFL Retro 25 career mode, where today we are going to pick the Green Bay Packers. After winning by 1 point in our past two games, let's get underway here. Packers have one player bench, and it's running back Rhett Becker, who has not played in any games, or I guess he played in one career game. He has nothing to show for it. Now let's get into it against the Packers. They get the ball first and will drive down and score. They lead 7-0. Now, on the return is going to be Mayer. He's going to get the return up to the 33-yard line. Now we're going to run it with Irving. He's going to go and get 5 yards. Now through the air, we're going to go with Givens, who gets 8 yards. Now to Givens again, who gets 12 yards, getting us the first down and inside Packers territory. Now running it with Irving, he's going to break a couple tackles, get a stiff arm, and get 8 yards on the play. Now 7 yards there to Irving, gets us another first down. We'll go to Johnston there for a 5-yard gain. And back on the ground with Irving here. He goes and gets 1. On the ground again on 3rd and 4 with Irving. He gets 4 yards, getting us the first down inside the red zone. Now we go to Johnston. He breaks a tackle, breaks a couple, gets 12 yards down at the 5-yard line as the quarter ends. We trail 7-0 here. We'll get in with Johnston on a 5-yard receiving touchdown. Now looking to tie the game up with Matt Gay on the PAT. It's good. We're all tied up at 7 apiece here. Packers with the ball. They'll drive down and score, but miss the PAT, leaving us the minute 17 to respond. Turn started here on the goal line by Mayer. He bounces off one tackle, and will get the return up to the 28-yard line. Now through the air, we're going to go to Givens, who gets a stiff arm after the catch. We'll get 14 yards before getting knocked out of bounds. We're ahead of the clock here. With the 10-yard gain there by Johnston, getting us inside Packers territory. Now we're going to look for Brown, but Givens is going to hop up and high point that, getting us another first down. As we go to Johnson, he's going to get 9 yards before getting pushed out of bounds. Now I'll go to Brown for the first time today. He gets 10 yards down inside the red zone with 24 seconds remaining on the clock. We'll go back to Johnston. He'll get 13 yards here, getting us down inside the 5. 13 seconds left on the clock. We'll go to Irving down the middle through the air for a 4-yard receiving touchdown. And we'll go for 2 here to take a lead. We'll throw an interception on the 2-point conversion. We'll, in the first half, tied 13-13. Now it's going to be Irving on the return. He gets it up to the 24-yard line to start the third quarter of play. We go here to Johnson, who gets 9 yards. Now we'll run it here with Irving down the middle. He's going to gain 1 yard and get us the first down. Now through the air, we'll go to Brown, who's going to manage to get 12 yards. Now we'll go to Givens, who gets 11 yards on the play. Now to Irving through the air, who gets 10 yards. We'll go on the ground this time to Irving, who's going to lose a yard, bringing us to 3rd and 1. We'll go back on the ground here with Irving. Saw the gap there for a 6-yard run, getting us a new set of downs. 43 seconds remaining in this third quarter. We'll go through the air to Brown, who's going to get a 15-yard reception down inside the red zone. And now looking for Johnston. He's going to get it for a 13-yard receiving touchdown, his second of the game. And we'll kick the PAT to take a 20-13 lead as Matt Gay puts it through good. Packers with the ball. They're going to score tied up at 20 with 2 minutes remaining in this game. Irving with the ball on the return. He's going to make a couple men miss, get it up to the 28-yard line. Now on the ground through the air with Brown for an 11-yard gain. Not Brown, Irving. Wow, I'm struggling. Now we'll run it with Irving, who gets a 3-yard run. Now we're going to look for Brown through the air. He's going to catch it. He's going to break free. Running down the sideline, he's going to get a 39-yard grab, getting down inside the red zone. Now we'll go to Johnston for a 7-yard grab, getting taken down as he caught the ball. Now we'll go to Brown, who will get him for an 11-yard receiving touchdown. And we'll go for 2 here. And we'll connect with Givens on the 2-point conversion. We lead 28-20 as we have a huge sack. And we'll throw an interception for a pick 6 here with 12 seconds remaining in the game. And the Packers will get the 2-point conversion. We have 12 seconds remaining to get into field goal range. We're going to have the touchback to help us. We're going to go for Brown. It's going to be another interception. And it's going to be returned for a pick 6. As the Packers will win the game off of a pick 6. And 2 rough pick 6s to end the game. We're going to criticize officials there, yeah. And our D lineman is going to be back next episode. It's a rough end of the game for Hurts. And thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and come back next episode where we take on the New York Giants. Thank you all and goodbye.